we're going for it.
I'm in Canada's Northwest Territories and everything is melting like crazy, especially the ice roads. Now I need to get to my cabin where there's mice, bear boards, steak, and incredible northern lights.
I'm on a lake. The lake is still frozen. I'm mid-April now, and the ice is really thick below me. I know that for sure, but you can see the melt is happening really fast. Vehicles are avoiding this road now. It's pretty much come to an end. So luckily I have my snowmobile, but I've got a lot of water building up in the back of my boggin, so I got to get back on the snow. I wanted to take the road just because it felt a little bit fun, but now it's time to get back to the trail that I should be on. All the way along this lake, there's all kinds of fishing tents at this time of year, and people are catching trout and pike, and really it's like a little fish tent community. And this tent is the last one standing, and they better hurry up and get back and rescue this tent. The road is not going to get any better. Things are melting so quickly. It's starting to sink into the ice here. The dark tent is attracting some sunlight and some heat, and it's melting right around here really quickly, so hopefully they can get back before it gets too deep. Many of these tents have little roads plowed right into them, and it's just like you have a little cabin. The portages, I call them portage, some people call them portages, are always the first things to go when it's this time of the year. They attract a lot of sun and the melt happens quickly. This is another big problem for people who are trying to do this trail in their vehicles. I've given up the fight against the snow in the boggin. It is never ending. It is always piling up. But I think it's actually doing a pretty good job of keeping everything nice and dry because of the way it's pulling down so tight. Here we go. I can tell you guys right now that a fridge just changes everything. But I come here, I plug it into my power station, and it just works right away. I am not too good, and I'm not too much of a camping guy to have a fridge. I really need a storage shed, more than I need an outhouse. It's always the same thing for me. I come out, I take everything out and leave it on the deck, and then at the end of the trip, I bring everything from the deck back into the cabin. Hey, if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed to this channel, I would love for you to take a second and just click that subscribe button. Every week, every Monday, I'm trying to bring the best possible video I can to the channel and to you guys. And I just want you to experience what I'm experiencing. And so many people who do experience what I'm experiencing aren't subscribed. And it would really mean a lot if you would just click on that button. And yeah, the support goes a long way, and it really does help grow the channel. I don't know about you guys, but just steak and onions is delicious. And I'm eating it at 10:30 at night, and as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna relax, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Looks like the stove went out last night. Oh yeah. Had to close down too much. Not enough air was getting in. Got a bunch of flies waking up for sure. I was raised calling them house flies. What do you guys call them? I think I've also heard blue fly. There might be other names, and they are definitely awake right now. Thing is, underneath of all that water is like 3 feet of ice. The stove's been driving me nuts lately. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And it's just not working. Well, it's the next best thing. I'm just going to pick away at this and eat it while it cooks. Unbelievable. I really want to keep this cabin nice and clean. So I'm just picking up what I can now that I have my boggin here, and I'll bring it down and I'll dump it. I won't be able to do this in the summer. I won't have my snowmobile obviously in the summer, so I'm just taking advantage right now. No fish. I need a wood shed. Here's what I need. I need a wood shed. I need a storage shed. I need an outhouse. I need to extend the cabin. I need to put siding on the cabin. I need to fix the inside. I need to clean up around here. Get rid of garbage. There is a lot that just needs to happen. The list, you know, it grows. But that's the reason why we got this cabin. I really wanted a project. If you're just watching this for the first time, I'm all about having stuff to do. And I got a lot to do here. I need to deal with my lumber and protect it properly because right now it's not protected. It's not cheap, man. Lumber is expensive stuff, so I need to make sure that it's nice and safe and it's not going to warp. So underneath all of this plywood and this tarp is lumber and wood that was left over from the previous owner. I don't know what I'm getting into here. I don't know if any of it's usable. I don't know if any of it's garbage, but I'm going to take a good look at it now so it'll give me a good idea of what I can maybe work with when building a bunch of stuff here. Quite a bit of OSB left. That looks to be in pretty decent shape. Like, I gotta have 13 pieces of plywood here, full pieces. It looks like there's some... Oh, it's a mouse! That's what it is. There's a mouse in here. I had a feeling there was some kind of nest in there and it's a mouse. This is their nest. It's definitely a family of mice. 100%. Oh, there. Look, there he is. Can you see him? Once all the snow melts, the stuff's going to settle down. It'll land on these logs. That worked out really well. And I have lots of rain protection over the back end of the cabin. So I'm really not worried. I feel like this will protect that wood perfectly. So I've got a bare board and I'm going to put it right underneath of the window because I am putting, like, essentially I have a platform now for bears. You know, if they try to get in through that back window, they've got an easy access now. So I'm putting the bare board. It does a good job keeping animals away. So, we do know that there are mice for sure. We found one in the garbage can dead like 2 or 3 weeks back. And of course, the mice that are outside there in that wood pile. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these blankets and I'm going to store them in a bin. And hopefully that'll, you know, I mean, they're going to be up here probably. They'll just take the stairs that I made for them and they'll probably try to take some materials for a nest, or maybe they'll try to nest right in here. Well, that's it, guys. Winter season is over. I mean, it's unless something happens where things start to freeze again and I can jump out on my snowmobile and get out here. But that's very highly unlikely. We're like 10, 11, 12 degrees Celsius today. That's very warm. And at this time of year, once the melt happens, it heats up so fast, and everything just melts right away. So the only thing that's going to be slow is the melting of the lake ice. And that means I won't be out here for a while. I think it'll be, in all likelihood, 5 to 6 weeks. That's my guess at this point. It's an unknown for me. This is my first time ever, you know, experiencing breakup. We call it breakup because the ice is breaking up. at this cabin. So I don't know how it's gonna go. But I do know that the next time I come out here, like I said, unless something crazy happens, it'll be in my boat. And hopefully the melt isn't too long. I expect late May, early June, I should be able to get out here. So in the meantime, I'll come up with something for the channel. I'll come up with videos. I have a few ideas, and so a break from the cabin, but definitely not a break from the channel. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything all cleaned up, finish what I have to do, and lock her down. And hopefully when I come back in a few weeks, 5, 6, 7 weeks, whatever it is, everything is just as I left it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll be back really soon.